Good afternoon. Welcome to another Lunchtime Live with me, Jamie Reeves, from the Best Singing Waiters. You might notice I'm a little bit more casual today. I do have a little bit of man flu, so if I do start coughing and spluttering, I do apologise. My 2-year-old has been very gracious and sharing and giving me all his bugs. So hence the reason why I have my little Mickey Mouse cup with a little something to keep the throat lubricated, as we talk about the tricky subject of who to invite for your wedding, and more in particularly, should we invite children to the wedding? So this can be a really kind of emotive subject for a lot of people, and there's no right or wrong answer to this, just a couple of different theories from both sides of the fence. Because I am a dad of 3. If you know a little bit about me, I have 3 kids, one who's 9, a little girl who's 6, and another little boy who's 2. So if you were to invite me to your wedding, if you didn't invite my children as well, then it would be a no-go for me, because my children are part of my family. It's really difficult because the grandparents live away from where we live, so it's really difficult to expect them to look after the kids. So for us, if you don't invite the children, then it's really kind of difficult for us to get there and be able to attend the wedding. But then if you look at from the bride and groom perspective, there comes a time where you do have to cull your numbers, because otherwise you can end up with twice as many people as you've budgeted for, and you're just feeding people for feeding's sake. So it's very much a case of whether it fits you and your day. So if you personally don't have kids as a couple, and you want to cut down your numbers, then saying no kids is a brilliant way of doing that. And it means that all the fun that you can have at the wedding is all there without having to worry about whether you've got to get colouring books and some kids entertainers for the speeches and things like that. So it does make it a lot easier. If you have kids yourself, and you decide to have a no children rule at the wedding, then be aware of who are your kids going to play with. Will they be wanting more time with you if there are not other children there? And if you do have kids at the wedding, what are you going to be doing to keep them entertained? Especially during the speeches, because it's not fair to expect children to kind of sit still for 30 minutes and not expect them to say anything, and not expect them to be really, really quiet. I'm sure there'll be plenty of your adult mates that will be there chirping up and heckling and kind of being noisy and raucous, and having fun and having a bit of a laugh and a crack. And children are going to do exactly the same during the speeches. So be wary if you do have children at your big day, to make sure that they're entertained. Maybe get a kids entertainer to take them out into a separate room, so that they're away and they can be themselves. So should you invite children to your wedding? It's completely up to you, but it can be, like I say, a great way of getting your guest numbers down if you want to kind of get underneath a certain number. But there are lots of different things to consider. So that's my take on it. Hopefully it's been really, really useful for you. Don't forget, if you'd like to ask a question for a future Lunchtime Live, then please do. We will be putting this video up on YouTube, onto our blog. It'll be in our Facebook videos once it's saved, and also on Instagram TV too. So if you do want to kind of have a look back, if you've joined us midway through the broadcast, then please feel free to kind of rewatch it at another point. Don't forget to like and share the love as well. If these Lunchtime Lives have been useful to you, then please share them with other brides-to-be, other people getting married. It might help them with their future wedding planning. So thanks very much for today. Hope it's been useful, and I shall speak to you again soon. Take care. Bye.